Welcome and thanks for tuning in to the Home Building Hero, where you can be the hero in your new home. And we help you each and every time with great information on new homes and all the latest and greatest products, trends, and things you need to know when you're building a home. I am your host, David Belman. I want to thank you all for tuning in to this episode where we talk about why digital showers rock. Because these days, digital showers are all the rage, and showering in general is a huge deal for people. You know, back in the day, it was always just a standard 3x3 shower or a 3-foot by 4-foot shower, and that was what you had in your bathroom. Maybe if you're lucky, you had a bathtub. But nowadays, not so much. People are getting rid of the tubs because they don't want to spend the time filling them all up and wasting water and all the space and trying to keep them clean. So people are instead making really, really cool showers in their new homes. And we're seeing more and more of it. It's been a huge trend. So why are showers so cool lately, and what's up with them? What are we putting into them that makes them so great? So I've compiled a little bit of a list here, and we'll talk about some of the cool features that we see and we can put in new showers for you. So first of all, they're getting a lot bigger, showers in general. So a lot of times we're making these things 6 foot, even 7 feet long. Some of these new showers don't even have doors on them. We make them where they're kind of L-shaped or have a snail shape, as they call them, so that you can kind of get in and the water doesn't spray all the way out. Of course, a lot of these showers now, instead of being a fiberglass shower, are tile, and that creates a little bit more of a warmer look and a little bit more of a luxurious look in your shower. But that's not really the big thing that people are doing with the showers besides the size. They're adding a lot of really cool components, and a lot of the plumbing manufacturers out there really have some neat stuff that you can add in and really make it more of an experience. So first and foremost, we're seeing a lot of people add in components like the rain head showers. So it's like a little oval or round disc that hangs down a couple inches from the ceiling and gives you that rain feel on your head versus the regular angular spray from your traditional shower head. So that's one of the things that we're seeing a lot more of. They come in 10 and 14-inch discs. Some of them are square as well, but that gives you a really neat experience. So we're seeing a lot of people add that, and that would be on top of a regular shower spray that you would have, your angled one 3/4 of the way up the wall. The other thing that we're seeing a lot more of is hand showers. So we're seeing where you have like a slide bar and a device that basically slides up and down on the bar, and you can adjust the height very easily, but then you can also pull that shower head off and wash your back or down on your legs. So especially for ladies, if you're shaving your legs, it's kind of nice just to rinse your legs off. So those are very popular as well. And we're also seeing a lot of things like wall sprays. So you can now build right into your tile shower either round or square tiles that jet water out, and you can put them at certain heights so that you can get more of a massaging effect on your back. And those are kind of neat things as well. And you can mix and match these components. So a lot of people are doing more than one thing with them. But when you start adding a lot of components, it gets a little bit complicated, and sometimes the cost of installation can get a little bit high. So a lot of people now are going with what's called a digital shower. And basically what it is it's a component, and there's simple ones and there's more complicated ones. So Kohler makes one called the DTV Prompt. That's a very simple one that allows you to turn on whichever components you have, so you can select which component you want on. And the other neat thing with this is that you can set the temperature of the water to the degree. So instead of the old days where you're turning the dial and waiting for the water to get just right before you get in, you can say, hey, I want my water at 100 degrees, and it'll turn the water on and make sure it's 100 degrees when it spits out. So you can have a really nice, perfect shower every time. And of course, you can save the settings, and you can have, your own personal setting, your spouse's setting. So if you like really hot water and your spouse likes a little bit cooler shower, you can set the temperature to your own personal style and pick it. So it's a really cool thing. And then of course you can alternate which components you want. So you can ultimately have your own shower preference out of this, which is pretty cool. And maybe you don't like the overhead spray or the rain head, but you like the wall sprays and you like the traditional shower head. You can set it up that way and have the same shower every single time. But it doesn't end there. Kohler also has another DTV shower valve that's much more advanced, and you can do a lot of other things besides just program out your own settings. You can actually put in what's called chromotherapy, where they have a shower tile that will dispense water, but it also has LED lighting on it, so you can have kind of a light show go on while you're taking a shower. So pretty cool stuff. You can program that in there as well. You can also add music into your shower. So a lot of these digital showers, it'll connect with your Bluetooth device, so you can play music that's stored on your phone. The other thing you can do too, if you don't want to go quite that far, and this might be something that you want to use in a kid's bathroom, is they have what's called a Moxie, which is made by Kohler, and it is a shower head that looks like a regular shower head, but the center section actually pulls out, and it is a Bluetooth speaker. So the outside of the shower head sprays the water, and inside there's this little Bluetooth speaker, so it connects right to your phone, so you can stream your Pandora or play your music right off your phone onto the shower head. So your kids will love it, but you got to be careful because you have that in there, you might never get them out of the bathroom. So another really cool thing, not super expensive, and it's a great option for you. So those are some of the big things that we're seeing in showers. And in addition, a lot of people are also just taking that shower and really turning it into an attractive place in their bathroom, because when they're using tile, they're doing different things like putting in decorative tiles. We're using a lot of niches where we make a recess in the shower, and that way you've got places to put your soap dishes, of course seating areas like benches, and they have different rack systems that you can add in. So if you want to have like a towel rack or a robe rack that you put maybe on the outside corner of your shower, there's all different things that are available to really make your shower just a great experience, so that when you take your shower, either at the end of the day or before you go to work, you're refreshed, energized, and relaxed. So a lot of cool stuff out there. There's a ton of different ways to do this, and lots and lots of new things coming out. In fact, Delta came out with a really cool shower head where it's a traditional shower head, but the center section pulls out, and you can turn that into a 2-in-1 where you have the body spray and a traditional shower. So lots of neat things out there. Some of them are pretty affordable. Some of them do get a little bit expensive, but that's something you definitely should focus on if you're building a new home, to put in some really neat features in your shower. And especially if you use them a lot, you're going to really love it. And it's of course cheaper to do it right away when you build than to try and go back later and remodel that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Home Building Hero, and all about showering and all the cool things that you can get. If you want more information about showering and some of the different options and things that you can put in, we do have a helpful article on our website at www.belmanhomes.com. That's BELMAN homes.com. And of course, if you don't want to miss a future episode, and you don't want to, miss any content or great ideas that you can have for your next home build, please make sure you subscribe to this podcast. And we have new episodes dropping every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So thanks again for tuning in to the Home Building Hero. I'm your host, David Belman. I appreciate you guys listening in, and we'll talk to you all soon.